Hey YouTube, Stroup here. Okay, so basically this is my first doe that I had. She's a blue New Zealand. Her first litter, she ate and they were premature, so none of them survived. Got real cold that night and I wasn't expecting it. So anyway, you're supposed to breed them 2 weeks after they kit. From what I've heard, and I've been doing a lot of studying, it's best to breed new rabbits at 4.5 months old, and then once bred, it takes 31 days for them to kindle. So that's what I did with her. I waited 2 weeks after the last litter failed. And she did successful. She had 11 kits. One of them got tangled down in the bottom of the nest and trampled under all the other ones, so it died. But I've been taking these ones in, and they are doing pretty good. So they're 15 days old today, and I'm going to rebreed her with my buck, which is right there. So now the other plan is on this Rabbitry that I'm going for. I bought 4 new rabbits. One is a California male, I'm pretty sure, and then 3 New Zealand does. But I'm not really sure if they are all does. One of them I saw hunching on the other one. But from what I've heard, sometimes they do that. So they are right at 4.5 months now. And basically I'm going to take that California buck right there and see if he's ready to start breeding. And I'm going to try and get all 4 of my does bred again today. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll give you an update. And we'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to start off with my my doe here that's already kindled 2 weeks ago. Basically the idea is you breed them 2 weeks after they've kindled. A week later, with the little rabbits being 3 weeks old, you can take their nest away, and then you give them another week of being on their mama, and then you separate them, wean them out. So that's the plan. This rabbit is really crazy. This was my first experience breeding rabbits. She's a little psycho, and this not just because I've got rabbits in here, but she'll like lunge and stuff. Like, see, look, she'll kick the cage, door close on me, and just act like a little nut. So, you know, since she did good this time, that basically saved her from freezer camp. but with the fact that we've got 10 new to pick from, she may be replaced. We'll see how it goes. Right now I just kind of want to get my numbers up and get a number of good good females. As far as the California New Zealand cross, I will probably go that route right now, continue to try to get New Zealand gray or blues, and then at some point I will probably get a New Zealand buck and some California does, so that way I've got a cross mixture of the California New Zealand, and then also purebred New Zealand and purebred Californians. So there we go. Anyway, we're going to give it a try. When you're doing breeding, which I've got my gloves handy there since she's a little psycho, you always want to take the doe to the buck. Otherwise the buck will spend his time running around the cage, marking his territory and checking it out. So hopefully when I put him in there, he gets right to business. He used to run around and act stupid, but I think he's old enough now to know what to do. So anyway, I'll give you an update in a minute. Oh boy, I barely put him in there. He was on her. Now she's lifting. She's not running around. Boy, this is a big difference. Let me And see, now he just had a fall off. So the fall offs are kind of funny. He'll basically fall back and sometimes he grunts. Okay. So I'm going to let him do this about 3 times. And then what I'll do is later on tonight, I will put him back in, try to get a another successful fall off. Apparently, the way this works, from what I've understand, you want multiple breedings. Here he goes. You want multiple fall offs because she can get pregnant on both sides of her fallopian. So, like, if you only breed her once, there's a chance she may only have 4 kits. Whereas if you do them multiple times, he does her good up, and then she gets anywhere from 8 to 10. This last litter she had was 11. The first one she had was 8. But now take into consideration that they only have 8 tits to come off. So if they have 10 to 11, like right now, it's kind of hard on the mother breeding and producing milk. That's why I've got 2 runts in this litter. So with the with me having, oh boy, look here. I don't know if you can see that. My turkeys are mating now. Boy, love is in the air. Oh boy, she's going down. So anyway, back to the rabbits. See, he's stomping on the cage. See him stomp? He's trying to get her positioned. And he'll kiss on her and stomp, and then hopefully he'll get a couple fall-offs here. She used to run around the cage before she had been bred the first time and act crazy, but I guess once they breed, they kind of get used to it. So anyway, I'll give an update on the other ones here in a little bit.